What up, YouTube? All right, I'm back with another video. I'm back again with the 48 laws of power, like the law breakdowns, and basically just my analysis on just using them in a personal sense and just trying to break them down to my own understanding. But I'm just here to upload them, like to YouTube, just for other people to watch and just to try to get a better understanding of each law or how they can be used in more of a positive manner and not so much in the deceitful manner, that's subject to the 48 laws of power. Like, people think it's a deceptive book, but it's really not. It's a way to help you identify people that are being more deceptive and manipulative. But here is law 16. It says use absence to increase respect and honor. First I'm gonna go over like the little summary aspect of it, like the main points I took from the chapter, and then I'm gonna go on and connect to my own real life in a way. So there I go. A strong presence will draw attention to you. You shine more brightly than others. After a while, the more you've seen and heard, the more your value degrades. You become a habit. Love never dies of starvation, but often of indigestion. The moment you allow yourself to be treated like anyone else, it's too late. You're swallowed and digested. By completely withdrawing for a while, you create a death before death. When you come back, an air of resurrection will cling to you, and people will be relieved at your return. Extend the loss of scarcity to your skills and make what you offer the world rare and hard to find. You increase your value. Know when to retire and not overstay your welcome. If done right, you can regain respect you had lost. Making yourself too available will make an aura of power disappear. Remember, in the beginning, make yourself omnipresent. Only what is seen is appreciated, and love will be missed in its absence. Now, I like this a lot because this is something that I always done. I think it's always me. I just didn't. I'm always been like a reserved individual, and I never really see myself around people a lot. So take like the group of friends that I had during like middle school and high school. So whenever I did pop out, everybody was like excited to see me. It was like oh my, it's like it was in the like a non-egotistical way. It was like, damn, like Jesus coming back and shit. Everybody's like, damn, Kevin, you stepped out today. I'm like, yeah, feeling like that nigga and shit. Even though I wasn't, but I mean, shit, that's how I felt. And that's one thing that's always gonna stick with me. And I think that's just something that's like engraved into my character. Like, I will not. The thing about me is, I can't. I just have a true, like, that goes so well with me. It's like I said, I can't really explain how I do it anymore. It's just a part of me. Like I said, I will never not do this. It's just something that always is just in me. Like I said, people always be like, oh, he's a good person. Like you said, he needs to be around more, and that's the thing. I can't be around more. I'd rather just be here, pop up every once in a while, and like I said, leave. I'm about to say, that got its own drawbacks of, just dependability and things like that. But that's something I think that always stuck with me. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I grew up, I think one thing after I left high school was the idea of being mysterious. That was something I always wanted. I think I still want that now, just to be a mysterious dude. I think that's one thing about me is I can either play in the forefront or I can play in the back front, like in the background. And I think like the background person that does a lot of stuff that can fade into the background is something like I really admire in a person. Like, you can just fade into the background, but at the same time, it's something that's very negative if you allow it to be, But being able to use your absence, like, to increase your respect and your honor is something that's honestly like something it's incredible. I can't lie. It creates a mysterious aura around you. It's been too many times where people have been like, oh, like, take high school, like old friends from high school, even like relationship is like, I'm mysterious. It's like an aura around you. Like, I don't speak much, and I don't speak much. And like I said, when I speak, I'm very candid. I'm very get to the point ish, and I'll just be chilling. I don't know. I can't. That sounds so cliche to say that I'm just chilling, but it's really like that. Like, I'm very laid back and reserved, and I don't have, like I said, I have a lot to say, but not a lot to say. I say what needs to be said, and then, like I said, I close my mouth. But people really find me mysterious. I don't know. I mean, I know why, but I think it's like a human thing. It's like it's a denial thing. It's like, when you're not truly aware of yourself, you don't really see things that other people see, But that's something that I have grown to like use like a lot, like unknowingly. As a recent, I've grown to like I'm starting to understand it, and I'm more of being able to bend it to my own will. And it's hard. That's one thing I can't say, but I think it's very interesting though. It's like it connects to the idea that like everybody is powerful, and everybody is powerful. Everybody's powerful beyond their own knowing, and if you don't take the time to figure out who you are and understand yourself, you will never understand that. And that's one thing I think I'm taking now. I think in my own personal progression, I feel like I'm getting all the baseline things ready so I can embark on this journey of like self-discovery. And I honestly can't wait for it. Like I don't real shit is very exciting. That's one thing I can say. It is very interesting. When he was saying something about, like I said, death before death, I think that's one thing, let's go to something more personal. Take fathers. I think I grew up in a black home. I grew up in a black home with a single mother with, a whole bunch of siblings. So my father was barely around. I think I don't want to be personal, but it's just, think about it in just in that type of sense. You gotta understand, my father would come around every now and then, if that. And I think the little kid in me always like, oh my, it was like a surprise. It was like a celebration that he came, It was always something. It felt like he was brought back to life in a way. Like he was saying in the past, it was like a mini resurrection. Even though, like I said, he wasn't dead, he was just somewhere else. Like I said, he was living his life, But I think that's one thing that really sticks with me. Like, your absence and your arrival can really have a strong impact on those that are, well, whoever it is affecting. I think that's real. And they were speaking about like availability, and just, I think that was the back end of the law was like, don't make yourself too available, and knowing when to retire, and just the law of scarcity. Like, you got to understand, like, things of value. People, if you're valuable, people will let things slide. And I understand that, like, being valuable is a privilege. Truthfully, like, you can do a lot being valuable. And I'll keep saying that, but okay. But I'm trying to get to a point where people are willing to do a lot of things. People are willing to put their pride to the side. People are willing to put a lot of things to the side to keep something valuable to them. People are willing to put up more for things that they feel are valuable. And I think that's something that's quite underlooked amongst, I think, just social interactions. Knowing when to retire. I think this one problem that a lot of people have. People like to overstay their welcome. And a lot of times, overstaying your welcome makes things worse. I think people don't know when to just say, people don't know when to throw in the towel. People don't know when to stop. And that's what a lot of those things causes, like, their own demise in a way. Like, they mini death. And it's never good. And then I think the last part of this law was they were speaking about make yourself too available. Let's shift over to, like, the women and stuff. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, period. Who likes somebody that's too available? Nobody. It's like, you available, and it's like, I think on a personal level, you think, like, why is this person so available? And then you start to think, like, damn, like, they have nothing going on in life, so why are they? And like I said, that one point can spider web to so many points about somebody, and it's just not a good look, realistically. So I'm about to say, so it would be understandable to always keep yourself occupied with something, a hobby, something, a job, anything, something interesting. I think that's what it is. And, I think that would help cultivate your air of mystery that you have inside your aura. So, yeah, so that's really it for this law. Thank you for anybody that's watching. I appreciate the views. Tell me, just comment. I think just comment, comment any, you know, any disagreements, any agreements, you know, I think I just want to make it a community based where, you know, people can talk, you know, we can have like a legit conversation where, you know, I can pick up knowledge, you know, and somebody can clarify me about some things, and, you know, and I appreciate the help. That's one thing I can say. And thank you for watching the video.